not just dead, but murdered. I was murdered because of the one thing each of you here is hoping to get. The unlucky coin of IHTSP. So, as long as I have you with a captive audience, I might as well bore you with the legend of the coin. I figure this is the last time in my life, or first time in my afterlife, that I get this pleasure. The powerful pharaoh IHTSP reigned over a huge Middle Eastern empire in ancient times. He was buried with all manner of treasure. But the one prize that shone greater than all the others was his magic, unlucky coin. The talisman was said to be inhabited by pure evil and could bring about the ruination of any enemy. Before his death, the pharaoh placed a curse on the coin, which warned that the next 13 owners of the coin would die horrid deaths of betrayal. Each owner will be murdered by one of his closest friends. When the tomb was unearthed in 1968, collectors from around the world grabbed for the coin. They didn't believe, but I did, and I was right. One by one, they were each killed in the manner foretold within 3 years of acquiring the coin. One killed by a wife, one by a childhood friend, another by a son. Other non-believers were always ready to take their chance, and they always met the same fate. But not me. And I counted. And when the 13th person died, I snatched the coin immediately. It was the new prize of my collection, and I was the happiest man alive. But then I had an expert cryptographer decode the ancient runes on the coin. To my horror, they said, I really meant the first 14. Ha, ha, ha. Rather than wait in paranoia, I decided to get my murder over with. I have invited over my 6 dearest friends, who all happen to be incredibly dastardly, and I am sure I will not survive the night. And that's why I wrote this will. And that's why all of you greedy heirs who never once spoke to me except to grovel for money are all standing in my house. So, to my disrespectful cousin Eric, I leave my giraffe, Fluffy. Take care of her. To my spiteful niece, Marcia, I leave the once priceless rug you stained. My half-step cousin Jacob gets everything currently in the refrigerator. My mansion and all collectibles within is left to the Philip Body Museum Foundation. All liquid assets are left to the finest example of a human being I ever knew, my chimp, Bobo. The coin? Well, you'll have to prove yourself worthy to own the coin. I have left puzzles scattered all over my mansion. Solve them. The relative with the greatest skill is the one worthy of the inheritance, and in order to find it, you will have to figure out who killed me, with what.